Hey people, it is Thursday, August the 5th, and it is 12:15 in the afternoon, and it is 25 degrees Celsius. And I'm here at the Gerrard Square Mall, where I just finished recording a video, walking around inside the mall. And I thought I would record my walk home, just to see exactly how long it takes to walk from the Gerrard Square Mall to my apartment in the downtown East area. So I'll be walking along Gerrard Street East, heading west. I don't normally come to Gerrard Square Mall. The closest mall to my apartment is actually the Eaton Center, and that's less than a 10-minute walk from my building. And I only came here to the Gerrard Square Mall just to record a video, since it is a rather interesting little shopping mall with a very old school atmosphere. So this part of Gerrard Street lies between Chinatown East and Little India. So Little India is to the east of here, and Chinatown East is to the west, which we will walk through on the way to my neighborhood. And here's Pape Avenue. Gerrard Street East is fairly interesting. It's a mix of commercial storefronts and with restaurants and stores and whatnot, and some residential sections kind of all jumbled together. Has a bit of a gritty look to it. The buildings tend to be a little on the old and worse for wear side. But I like it. It has a very sort of inner city urban feel to it, and it is served by a streetcar line, the 506 Carlton, which I took to get here from downtown. So I'm thinking it'll take at least a half an hour to walk to my building, maybe closer to 40 minutes. Here's a rail line where GO trains and Via Rail used to head east out of downtown. Or west into downtown. Carlaw Avenue. I've done some walks along Carlaw Avenue. It's a pretty interesting street, lined with old former factory buildings, most of which have been repurposed into new commercial uses or into residential lofts. Oh, and the real jerk, I almost missed this, and here's a train. It's a GO train heading east. Or it might be heading north also. It branches off at some point. And there's the 506 Carlton. Heading to High Park. And use some of the old housing styles here. Sort of a mix of semi-detached row houses and some detached homes. But it is mostly dominated by semi-detached and row homes. And some new condo developments are creeping into the neighborhood, although they tend to be more of the mid-rise variety. Here we have Logan Avenue. Got lots of these old school convenience stores in this neighborhood. I'm thinking I will cross to the other side of the street because I'm on the sunny side. And I much prefer the shady side. This is the Liberty Building. To Creative Works Studio. Or the vegetarian restaurant. And, this is much better. Some nice old attached housing here. And across the street, these are detached houses. No doubt those go for a significantly pretty penny. A detached home in this part of the city, so close to downtown, is something that you'd have to pay a premium for. We are coming into East Chinatown. This is the smaller, lesser-known Chinatown in Old Toronto. Of course, the Spadina and Dundas Chinatown is the much bigger and more well-known one that the tourists know about. The tourists don't really know about East Chinatown. It's much more of a neighborhood for locals. Here's St. Anne Roman Catholic Church. I've always thought this is a very impressive building. Whatever your thoughts may be on the Roman Catholic Church, some of the structures that were built for their purposes are very easy on the eye. And I believe this is also Grassi Street. Which is the street made famous by the TV show Degrassi Junior High, and then Degrassi High, and Degrassi The Next Generation, and Degrassi Next Class, and it just goes on and on and on for 35 years. Eastdale Collegiate Institute, it's a local high school. Now we're coming into the main strip of Chinatown East. I've been calling it Chinatown East, but it also is known as East Chinatown. It's sort of interchangeable, depending on who you ask. smells very fruity around here. And that's not a bad thing. They do have some patios set up here for outdoor dining, but the street is not really set up for outdoor dining for the most part. The same can be said of the restaurants in the Dundas and Spadina Chinatown. They didn't really benefit at all from outdoor dining, but now that indoor dining is permitted, they can finally go back to a sense of normalcy. Rather large market here. And here's Broadview Avenue. This is the other main street of East Chinatown. It only extends for a block or so down before it reverts to a mainly residential street. See, this building is in need of a refreshing. So that was East Chinatown. And north along Broadview will take you to that awesome skyline view at Riverdale Park East. I've been by there a number of times in videos and live streams.
En fait, le truc, c'est que pas vraiment parce qu'ils n'ont pas de lien avec l'immigration. Moi, je l'ai déjà fait, ça j'ai déjà demandé. Non, il faut pas.
One thing this Chinatown does have that the bigger, more famous Chinatown at Dundas and Spadina doesn't have is a Chinatown gate. And as you can see, it's rather nice. Try to get out of the sun here. There we go. The East Chinatown gate. I'll get a wider shot as I move away. See, it's quite nice. So now we're heading for the Don River, after which we cross to the other side, we'll officially enter downtown Toronto. And there's the Bridgepoint Health Center and the old Don Jail, which is now incorporated into the Bridgepoint Center. That building has many gruesome stories to tell, and it's many decades as a high security jail. And I probably wouldn't want to hear most of the tales that took place there. Might make for a good TV show. Thinking of that HBO show called Oz. You can see the downtown skyline, at least the northern half of it. And it looks like I have to cross to the other side. Because as I've said in many a video, no sidewalk in Toronto goes unobstructed. This building was also featured in the sci-fi show Orphan Black as the headquarters of the evil corporation, whose name I can't remember right now. This is a rather long light here. What? Did I miss the green? You gotta be kidding me. Did I? Oh my god. Did it ever turn green? Did I not notice that? Did the walk sign ever come up? Well, this is maddening. Sorry, I'm a dingus if it came on and I didn't even see it. I'm just going to go. I can't wait anymore. Do pedestrians not exist in this strange twilight zone I've entered here? All right. Sorry about this ridiculously long wait. What is the evil corporation in the show Orphan Black? I'm trying to remember the name of that evil corporation in the show Orphan Black, but I'm having a total brain fart moment here. I'll just put it in the video in a subtitle when I'm editing the video. But that's it. And there you can see one blower east. And you can see the St. Jamestown apartment cluster. And it is quite hot now. I'm not sure if I'll make it all the way to my building actually. I can see my battery power is getting pretty low. I did shoot 2 videos before I started recording this one. I like to try and get several videos out of the way in one go, if I can. So now we're just walking past the Oak Street Apartments. And just up ahead is Regent Park. And on this side is the Cabbagetown neighborhood. Here's River Street. That's looking south. And there you can see the last section of old original buildings in Regent Park. The rest of Regent Park has been redeveloped, other than this last parcel. And this one too will be demolished and replaced by new buildings. I think this section dates from the late 1940s, which was the very first phase built of Regent Park, which sort of spanned into the 50s and 60s with different phases of development. And it was the largest public housing project in Canada. So there's Regent Park to the south and Cabbagetown to the north, which is now one of the most wealthy and sought after neighborhoods in Old Toronto. And I always get a kick out of this family doctor. Do you need a family doctor? Well, there you will find a family doctor. Oh, and I can see the battery has just gone into the red. I was hoping I would make it at least to Parliament Street, but perhaps I will start to wrap up this video. So, hope you enjoyed the walk along Gerrard Street East from Gerrard Square Mall, heading towards my neighborhood, which we're almost in. If we were to cross Parliament Street just a couple sets of lights up ahead, that would be officially the beginning of my neighborhood. So leave a comment below and like and share and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal and via my new merch store. And you can also find me on Instagram under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back because, as always, I will continue. And I'll just let it run until it dies. Which is any second now.